that I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth.
That I might make thee know the certainty. You know, not it might mean this. It could be Christianity. It could be an embargo. It's some sin. I ain't certain which sin it is. No, man.
It's a new type of sin.
No, man. The Lord said, matter of fact, man, I can't call it where it said, it's in Sirach. He said he has declared it exactly. His knowledge, he has declared it exactly. If a brother do a word search on it, it should come up. It's in Sirach though. He said he has declared exactly. Go ahead, Karab. Is that the end of it? Some more. Go ahead.
It said that I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth, that thou mightest answer the words of truth to them that sin unto thee.
Yep. Yep. And that's what really give us, you know, that's what really encourages us when the Lord sends a believer up, somebody who's, you know, got a contrite heart and really trying to get this knowledge, and then they ask a question that they've been, you know, confused about, because all the different philosophies in Babylon, whether it be Christianity or, you know, Islam or whatever it may be, then we can go right to it and be like, nah, that's what this means, and back it up, because the scriptures say that prove all things, but it also say precept upon precept, you know, because sometimes they'll have a precept and thinking that it means something, but then what you do to prove that that precept that they got, that they've been thinking mean one thing, don't mean that, is you go to another precept, you like, see, so how can that mean that? You know?
Yep. That's why a lot of people say the Bible be contradicting itself.
Yeah.
But the Lord said, I'm not the author of confusion. You gotta know the mystery. The mystery was given to the prophet. You share his secrets.
Yeah, you have to read the scriptures with the right understanding.
Yep.
You know, with the Rakak Radash.
Yep.
Because without it, man, you're gonna read stuff and you're gonna bug out, man.
Yep.
You can't get past Genesis. You know? But I mean, it's like you know, watching a movie without the right understanding. You go watch Spider-Man, you think it's about Batman, you're gonna be confused as hell. You're like, what? Like, what's going on? I thought this movie was about Bruce Wayne.
Yep.
Like, no, man. This book is about the Israelites only, not no heathen nations. That's why all the killing that the Most High did in the Old Testament, it was the other nations and rebellious Israelites. And that's what's gonna happen in the prophecies written in there. You know, with that understanding, you can read a lot. But just that, and the name too. You know, you need the name too. Yahweh, the Most High's name is Yahweh, and his son Yahushua. Yahweh meaning he exists, and Yahushua meaning he delivers.
Yeah, just like the scripture you brought out in Ephesians 4:30, we talk about being sealed. When you go into that word seal, it goes into having the names. And the scriptures talk about the names being sealed of the foreheads of the elect. You know, that's that the wah. That's that exempt for judgment. What?
I'm gonna say y'all cold.
Yeah, my hands and feet, but everything else.
Pants off your ass, like.
It don't matter what season it is. They can be in Antarctica. Them damn pants still gonna be hanging out that ass.
Yeah, they got a saying, hose don't get cold.
Yeah.
Because they got all them demons on them.
Demons that's what it is. The demons keep them
They were sending a strong delusion.
Strong delusion, yep.
Nah, you alright.
Yeah, you ain't cold.
You ain't cold.
It ain't that cold out.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you pull your pants up, you're gonna be cold. Right?
Yeah.
Pants hanging off your ass, keep you warm. But anyway, let's keep going. Cause you had something right, Zab.
Yeah, I had that in Ecclesiasticus.
No, we good.
16 and 25. I will show forth doctrine and weight, and declare his knowledge exactly.
Whoa, that's what. What's Sirach? What?
16 and 25.
16 and 25.
Let me start up a bit.
They say a lot in that chapter too.
I'll start at 22.
Go ahead.
Sirach 16 and 22. Who can declare the works of his justice, or who can endure them? For his covenant
Who can
is
declare them, or who can endure them? Go ahead.
for his covenant is afar off, and the trial of all things is in the end.
Woo! It say his covenant, which we understand who the covenants are to. Okay? And the climax of the covenant with the Israelites is that we get what? Immortality. Through having the law, statutes, and commandments sealed in our inward parts, written in our inward parts. Go ahead.
He that wanteth understanding will think upon vain things, and a foolish man erring imagineth folly.
Hey, so that's what the enduring is about. Because, hey, we still want understanding, but we still gonna think about bullshit. You know? We want the kingdom, but we're gonna be thinking about we're gonna be subject unto vanity. You know? But in our experience, where we really long for is the kingdom, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 24, My son, hearken unto me, and learn knowledge, and mark my words with thy heart. I will show forth doctrine and weight, and declare his knowledge exactly.
Hey, what we talked about, the Tawah, that Mark, we go in Ezekiel 9 and 4, he said, mark thy words in thine heart. Heart's going to the mind. That's where salvation lies. By marking the Lord's words in our heart. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. So as long as these words are sealed in our hearts and our minds, you know, you got something? Go ahead, he got something quick, huh?
This morning,
Yeah, it's some more on there. He's got something quick though.
This is Proverbs 4, verse 5 and 6. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee.
Yep. Yep. That's what you mark your heart with. Go ahead.
Back in Sirach 16 and 26, the works of the Lord are done in judgment from the beginning.
The words of the Lord are done in judgment from the beginning.
And from the time he made them, he disposed the parts thereof.
He disposed the parts thereof. So when you go into Revelation, they talk about the book being sealed and then 7 spirits. So, and then it's times where this knowledge was revealed into us in certain parts and certain times where we didn't understand certain things.
Yeah, seal up the words until the end.
Yeah, seal up the words until the end. But in the end, all things will be revealed. We in the end. We ain't debating, or we ain't deciphering and still trying to figure out what the mark of the beast is. We ain't still trying to figure out who the devil is. You know? Here it is, the Lord gave us the knowledge of who we are.
Who
He
our enemy
revealed
was.
unto us his image, what he looks like. But he didn't give us the name. So he took the time to make it known unto us exactly what he looks like.
Give you a Hebrew language, give you a Hebrew name, tell you that you're a Hebrew.
Yeah.
But we don't know his Hebrew
But we don't
name.
know his Hebrew name.
Looking at
That's like you, yeah, that don't make no sense, man. Why would the Lord reveal unto us his image, all this knowledge, you know, who we are, who Judah is today, who Benjamin is today. We got all this great knowledge, but we don't know who gave it. We don't know the name of the one that gave it to us. Damn.
Hey, that was one of the first things the Most High revealed to Moses. When Moses, he was like, okay, but
Oh yeah.
who is it that I should say that sent me?
That's the first thing he said.
Yeah,
When you go into Exodus, what is it? Help me out. Is it Exodus 3? Is it Exodus the 3rd chapter? Yeah, Exodus the 3rd chapter and around the 12th verse. Matter of fact, go there. And also go here. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Go ahead. Is it quick? Go ahead. Because I want to bring this. This is something I want to just come out real quick
go ahead,
and go back to the topic.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
I got the Exodus 3.
I don't want you to go to where he break it down. I want you to go to where he asked. That's the first thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like it's like 12 or something.
11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, I'm
You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, you go right into it.
Cut. You can bring it out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. This
Go
is
ahead. After he bring it out, then you bring it out.
This is Exodus 3 and 11. And Moses said unto the Most High, who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, or Salakia? Salakia, verse 13.
Come.
And Moses said unto the Most High, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, Yahweh, or the power of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them?
That's the first thing he asked. So you mean to tell me he told Moses his name, but we don't have it today? Hold on. The Lord said in Revelation 11 and 8 that this is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, right? The scriptures talk about a second delivery is coming out of. He's gonna say he no longer gonna be the power to deliver us out of Egypt, but the power to deliver us out of the land of the north. Yep. Which means there's gonna be a second Exodus. Yep. So if we had to know the Lord's name in the first Exodus, how the hell we gonna get out of the second Exodus without knowing his name? It don't make no goddamn sense, man. And I'm sick of you niggas, man. Yeah. Deuteronomy 28 and 58.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 58. If thou would not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book.
Hold on. The first law said thou shalt not take the Lord thy God's name in vain. For all you law-abiding Israelites.
Yeah, and what?
The first law, hold on, the very first law says, thou shalt not take the Lord thy God's name in vain. Y'all need to look up what that word vain means, man. Go ahead, Al.
Nah, I was about to say, yeah, when you go into that word vain, it means like unbelieving or useless.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
let's get it. If you finish reading what you read, let's get it. Then you finish reading that, Al. Go back to the top.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 58. If thou would not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, thou Lord thy power.
Huh? So the reason why he gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments is so what?
So thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name.
What's the name?
Yeah, I'm about shooting outside.
What's the name?
So you talking about, here it is, you telling people, right? Why does it matter his name if you ain't keeping his law, statutes, and commandments? What matter if you keeping his law, statutes, and commandments if you don't know his name? That's what they're saying. What? That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like you breaking a law, and somebody say, well, what law is that you broke? Well, who wrote that law?
Oh, well, that doesn't.
Oh, that don't matter. What? What? Come on, man, that's ignorance, man.
It's crazy because the Revelation, also Dave too, he gave his on what his look like. What is that? Everybody hate Chris, little dude from across the street. Who is that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We know he was a dark-skinned man, but we don't know his name.
He had a beard. Fire was in his eyes. He had a sword.
White woolly hair.
You know, woolly hair. He had all that written, but he didn't declare his name.
Hey, but we know the angel's name. We know Michael, Gabriel.
Yeah.
We know the angel's name, but we don't know the Most High and his son's name.
Come on, man.
Man, make it make sense.
Yeah, make it make sense. But that was it on that. Okay,
right.
Go ahead, Al.
Then John 17:6. I have manifested thy name unto the man which thou gavest me out of the world.
Unto the men that thou hast given me out of the world. See, Moses was one of those men.
Yep.
All right? And it's always been, and when he went into it, after he asked him, and the Lord told him what his name, he said, this is my name forever.
I changed that.
A memorial to all generations. Forever, man. You know? The whole reason that the Lord had any of this done that we see before our eyes is to show his power. So he showed us all his glorious power. And it just said, well, you ain't gotta know my name. My name don't matter. What? Give me Psalms 83 and 18, man. And you got that scripture, and it's in, I think it's in Deuteronomy 20 or Exodus 20. Give me Exodus 20 about thou shalt not take thy Lord's name in vain.
Okay.
We're gonna look it up in the blue letter.
I'm gonna finish it.
Go ahead.
It said,
You got that? Okay, I'll let you read it. Go ahead.
it said, thine that was, and they gave us them me, and they have kept thy word.
They have kept thy word. So before we was able to get the word, we had to know the name. He said he manifested his name first. So Yahushua walked the earth 2,000 years ago, and none of the disciples knew his name? What?
Hey, I got something. hey. Hey, the Romans knew his name too.
Huh?
I said the Romans knew his name too.
The Romans knew his name too.
This is Acts 5 and 28, saying, did we not straightly command you that ye should not teach in this name?
What?
And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine, and intend to bring this man's blood upon us. So they filled Jerusalem with that name, man.
The disciples was coming in that name.
And then they, even though they gave them straight commandment to not preach in that name, like y'all are commanding people, hey, the name's still gonna be made manifest, man.
Then it wasn't no J's back then. You know? It wasn't no J's.
Hey,
It was I's.
so let's say let's say that we don't know the Lord's name, right? Let's just say that there was even a possibility that we have this entire Bible with all this great knowledge in it, and he forgot to give us his name, right? So one thing to do is to not call his name in vain. So if you call his name Jesus Christ, he said it's evident that he sprang out of Judah. The Apostle Paul spoke to him in Hebrew and he gave him his name. Okay? So all of that, let's deal with the facts. When was the English language established? Were they speaking English when the Lord walked the earth?
No.
So how could his name been in English? So you know for a fact that it ain't Jesus Christ. Let's deal with what we do know. Let's deal with the fact. Let's deal with the fact that doesn't require faith. We know for a fact
His name wasn't you.
his name wasn't Jesus Christ.
Okay, you got something that probably go to what's that revelation? White upon them, my new name. Alright, but what would they call him back then? It wasn't Jesus Christ. That's a made up name.
Hey, cause
Make believe.
if you out here preaching the doctrine in their name and somebody come up and say, who you talking about? But you don't know his name. If your doctrine is we don't know his name, well, who the hell you talking about?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna jump down to 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
You'll be better off just saying the Messiah. You'll be better off just saying the Lord. But you pushing a false name. You pushing something that you say you don't know.
Well, I got something.
Let's get that vein, man. Give me Exodus 20. You got that on deck, Op.
This is Exodus 20, verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of Yahushua thy power in vain, for Yahushua will not.
Read it verbatim. Read it verbatim right quick, Op.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord thy God will not hold him guiltless